Good day everyone, welcome to our talk show. Today we are here to talk about a very important topic, which is digital consumers and new technologies. This topic is very interesting and important for us because more and more percentage of the population is now actually moving to digital space. Before I actually go deep into this topic, I would just like to explain who are these digital consumers are. The people that are using sites like Google, Facebook, Amazon and all these digital platforms are actually being exposed to different brands now. So all these people, all these consumers are actually the digital consumers. According to McKinsey and McKinsey Global Digital Survey, we have seen that around 80% of the population of US and EU have been exposed to digital brands in this platform in the past 6 months, which actually explains the vast and sheer importance of this new digital consumers and technology. According to the Journal of Marketing, digital consumption is very different from the traditional marketing because digital consumption it actually transcends time and space, whereas traditional marketing happens in a block of time, which is why brands are facing difficulties, or brands are facing such complexities to how to actually master these techniques of digital consumptions and marketing. To discuss this topic, we have a panel of specialists with us. Here with me are Ms. Dhruvi, Ms. Mini, Ms. Ovi, and Ms. Laura.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Ms. Dhruvi and Ms. Mini, can you please tell us something about the implication of these digital consumption complexities?
So I think the biggest consumption implication is consumer empowerment. Now consumers have much more power compared to the traditional age of marketing.
An article that was published by Lauren Labricki and her team on the Journal of Interactive Marketing. They talk about how hyperconnectivity promoted by mobile devices have created this generation of consumers who they don't only just have access to information, they are also empowered enough to just create information about their experiences. So this has created this group of consumers who don't hesitate about sharing their experiences about the products and the services and the life experiences that they have. Online communities play a very big part in the consumer purchasing journey. There was a research done by Deloitte where they found that millennials and Gen Zs especially rely on these online communities to give the information that they seek. So in this research, 1 in 2 consumers were recorded to do their research on online communities, whereas 1 in 3 were actually contributing to these online forums.
Can you please give us some example of this new phenomenon that we're seeing now?
So one example for this is the Xbox One community on Reddit. In 2013, it was just initiated as a community for gamers by gamers. But now in 2023 it has grown into a community with 4 million gamers, and it's not just gamers or not just consumers of the product. Now it's become a platform for the company where the developers from the company share experiences, share information, upcoming product features, so on and so forth. So it's become much more than just a community. It's become a platform where even the company can communicate with its consumers.
There's another consumption implication, which is online shopping. There is this proliferation of mobile shopping, which has made consumers choose to shop at any time and any place. This new technology has made consumption and shopping so easy, accessible, and reliable with unlimited access. According to a report by Statistica in January 2022, mobile commerce has taken over almost 2/3 of global e-commerce retail shopping. That's making 65.7% out of 100. Asia right now has 8 out of 10 mobile sales of all digital sales.
Can you give us some examples of this online shopping or mobile shopping that consumers are doing in like different brands?
There are so many examples. We have fresh goods from Asda, Amazon, Tesco. We have furnitures from IKEA, from Donnell. We have videos too from Amazon. Even the Amazon audiobooks. All this could be taken and can be taken from mobile shopping.
Thank you very much. Very lovely insights and very insightful thoughts. Thank you. Now I would like to know some marketing implications regarding these consumption complexities faced by the companies. Miss Laura, can you please tell us what are the marketing implications taken by different brands these days?
Good day, everyone. Thank you, Sai, for your interesting question. Firstly, I would like to say that online shopping and consumer power have significant marketing implications for companies.
In a survey made in 2019 by Dixon and Statista, United States, the 62% of respondents say that the consumer reviews were really helpful to make a decision about to buy something or not. This is really important because these reviews or customer feedbacks are being used by different companies as a marketing tool to promote their products or services.
Can you give us some examples of like which companies are doing it?
Sure, Sai. For example, the Airbnb page. Customers can put some reviews about different hotels, rooms, flats, etc. Like they can say some opinions about the cleanliness, communication, accuracy, location, or general opinions about the experiences that they had. The important of this is that these reviews are seen by consumers and they make decisions based on this.
The implication that you mentioned is like really interesting, but is there anything else, any other implications that you want to mention as well?
Yes, sure. There are too many, but I would like to mention one related with online shopping that was mentioned before. The marketing implication for this is personalization. Basically, companies are using the customer data to make their marketing campaigns or email or personalized emails to go to the customers. For example, Pamela Bam in 2021, she said that more than 20% of marketers say that personalization can improve the customer engagement. For that reason, companies such as Ryanair or Shein or Airbnb are using the personalization strategy through email. For example, some days ago, I bought a flight in Ryanair to go to Madrid, and now I'm receiving different emails to rent a car or rent different activities with them. Or for example, Shein, I bought a shirt for spring, and now I'm receiving emails that really interest me. Because they already have my data and they are offering me different things that I would like to buy next.
Thank you so much for your insightful information. But the thing is, I would like to add the negative elements as well on the consumption of new technologies. Where in Journal of Services Marketing, in line with the recent privacy scandals involving Cambridge Analytica, Twitter and other Silicon Valley giants, that social media is at their peak, the privacy concerns are at their peak. And also in 2018 September, Facebook disclosed to BBC that almost 50 million of its user data has been disclosed just by a privacy flaw, a security flaw. So in this is consumer marketing in 2021, there are 23 behavioral cookies in all their home pages, but some consumers might not be aware of this, where their vital information is getting exposed by the e-tailers. So I think that there is a growing concern where the privacy is being breached.
So everything that Ovi said is, I agree with it, but there is also another part that is currently growing to address that negative element specifically. A lot of the regulatory bodies are coming up with frameworks that are committed to protect the consumers against such data breaches and privacy breaches. The best example is the GDPR in the EU and the UK that kind of governs how companies collect information and how they process such data. So I think yes, privacy is a concern in the digital space, especially with consumers. But I think with such frameworks coming up and regulatory bodies pushing for these frameworks that are protecting the consumers, I think it's going to be a very exciting period for us to navigate through.
Thank you very much for your lovely insights and lovely thoughts. I think it was a great discussion. Yes, I agree that there are some negative sides of this digital consumption and these marketing implications, but this phenomena is here to stay. And it is companies and the government's responsibilities that they take such actions which will make the best interest for the consumers, because at the end of the day, this phenomena or this new postmodernism is here to stay, and it will only make the lives better for the consumers as well as the marketing companies. Thank you very much.